Internets, what's up? This is Rod from TechGuySmartBuy.com. Where you been? Where I've been working, I've been sick, and now I'm back. So we're gonna do a revised look at the Moto X Pure Edition. So we originally reviewed this guy back in mid-September, so we wind up giving it an A-. It was pretty good. There were a few things that I kind of wanted more to kind of make it, to give it a more solid grade. Since that time, it's been updated to Android 6.0 Marshmallow, and that has done wonders for this device. So let's take a detailed look in regards to what has changed. So I got my Moto X via Moto Maker. Big shout out to Motorola for that code. Got it with the white front, walnut on the rear, and other than just say a few scratches on the top right rear from walking around caseless, this thing held up pretty good. The actual walnut wood grain in the background is still fine, and no splinters, by the way, so this thing is still in great shape. The 5.7 QHD LCD display also still holds up pretty well. It's I don't miss the fact that it didn't use AMOLED this time around. It's, like I said, it holds up pretty well to the point where I usually leave brightness maybe around 40%, where I don't need to go to 50%, let alone even higher. Well, it has a 1.8 gigahertz Snapdragon 808 processor. I've never been the biggest fan of it. I think it's okay for the most part, and it's provided a little bit of jank for originally. So now with the Marshmallow update, this thing has done a whole lot better. Lag has pretty much disappeared. It's running like a more powerful device, even though it's the same processor. It's literally just software updates. I haven't had to reboot this thing or anything, so definitely Marshmallow definitely saved this guy for me personally. On the software side of things, not too much has changed. Still have all the cool Moto features. Chop twice for flashlight, flick of the wrist, shake twice to open up the camera and different things. So those things haven't changed. The software where you can say okay Moto and all that, or whatever name you use, none of that has changed. But on the performance side, with Now and Tap, which works occasionally, and those app permissions, direct share, and better volume control, that definitely just make it a better experience. And also on the battery side of things, there's a 3000 milliamp battery, which isn't a small battery, by the way, by all means. I was actually getting great battery life previously, maybe 12 to 15 hours on a single charge. That's moderate usage, not too crazy between piggybacking between two devices. So now thanks to those, I can stretch that out to maybe 18 to 20 hours, to the point where I don't have to charge this thing until I get up in the morning. Front-facing speakers are still superb. They're still on my list of features every device should have. Unfortunately, every device won't have it. And last and not least, the 20 megapixel camera. The software side of things haven't changed much with that. It's still a great camera to use in just about any situation except low light. Low light, it definitely struggles where you do get a lot of noise and grain. But outside of that, if it's a well-lit situation between photos and videos, you'll definitely be okay. I really wish they changed the camera software. I think it's time to add a shutter button, kind of like what Google did with their camera software. Hopefully we can see that with the 2016 efforts of Motorola. So to wrap things up, for me, Marshmallow has saved this device. Again, it wasn't a terrible device, but it wasn't something that I would use on a regular basis. Ever since the Moto X Pure Edition got Marshmallow, I have been using it on a daily basis. So starting at $400, and you got micro SD and all that, and it's completely unlocked. You got the customization of Moto Maker, great audio. The performance is now good, camera's pretty good, and kind of everything you really want. Make sure you swing by our original review so you can compare notes to see what has changed and all that good stuff. So as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you. And as always, thanks for watching.